And the milk yield is 14 liter a day. 14 liter a day. So very low input. And we have a disease gene. So therefore they are diseased.
What's the name of the breed?
Saiwal.
Saiwal.
It was mentioned in Hindi.
Saiwal.
You will see that herd here. Around 300 animals you will find here. It's a good animal. This is the animal is that in her milk it has got linolenic acid. So this is CLA, conjugative linolenic acid, which is anti-carcinogenic, antibacterial, antifungal. So if we believe that if you are drinking the milk of this animal, you will not have a cancer in your life.
Говорит, что есть в этом молоке какая-то линолевая кислота, которая и противомикробная, противофунгозная. И если считается, ты постоянно пьешь это молоко, у тебя никогда рака не будет, противораковая опухоль.
Although the milk yield is very low, around 3 to 4 kg per day.
So now
we have a few animals which produce around 8 kg.
Нет, производит.
We have a few animals which produce around 6 to 8 liters milk a day. So we want to clone them in order to propagate them.
У них есть 6-8 литров, которые дают, потому что в среднем 2-3, и они хотят клонировать, чтобы вот это размножить.
बुके बाकी वहाँ पर इंतजाम है, बुके का इंतजाम और क्या क्या है? तो बुला लीजिए। कल वहाँ का?
कल सुबह मोरेजी आएंगे। मोरेजी और मैं।
अच्छा ठीक है, मोरेजी आराम जाएंगे।
सर आज दोपहर में जाएंगे।
इसमें लंच में शाम को ना
Deans and directors, senior faculty of our university. It is my distinct honor and privilege to extend a warm and hearty welcome to all to this welcoming ceremony of delegates from St. Petersburg State University of Veterinary Medicine. We are especially honored to have with us Professor Phil Sir, Rector, SPSUVM, Professor Nikitin Sir as Pro-Rector, SPSUVM. Sir, we are delighted to have you join with us. Your presence greatly enriches our meeting. And now requesting Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to felicitate our distinguished guest, Professor Krill Sir. Sir, please.
चंदन के बाद चंदन के
Now requesting our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to felicitate Professor Nikitin.
नहीं क्वालिटी में
अच्छा
ये दूषित है यहाँ पे
Now requesting Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir or respected Director Sir to felicitate son of Rector A.P. Bhavani. Again, I want to express my profound appreciation for your presence, sir. Thank you so much for coming here and thank you all.
Earlier USSR I should say, that is the oldest university in that aspect, and I welcome Professor Nikitin. This is his second visit and also brief visit. Welcome to our university, and he is our co-rector. And I welcome our guests, okay? And he is the son of our rector of this program. And of course, being the host, our Vice Chancellor is here, and he specifically he was guiding us. No, they should come to Pantanagar. We are happy, and we had been to Russia also. We stayed there for 2 weeks, St. Petersburg as well as Moscow, and Professor has accompanied us to various places, particularly veterinary clinics, because there is a veterinary university. We have been exposed to veterinary aspects of that entire St. Petersburg, and also we visited some of the agricultural universities in Moscow. So once again, I am welcoming you, registrars, CPO office, and all deans and directors for this welcoming ceremony, starting program. And this is a brief program, and we have planned to visit particularly in reference to veterinary medicine later on after this program. I think ours is a harbinger of green revolution. I think guests are aware of this one. This is the biggest university, second biggest in the world, and of course first in Asia.
Just I would like to submit here is why we call it green revolution. The University of D, who has done remarkable job in taking care of all the food aspects of the India. It means that before the green revolution, we were unable to eat properly because of the scarcity of the food in terms of wheat and rice. So those, yeah.
Он говорит, зеленая революция у них произошла, это касается вообще всех видов продуктов питания, и все они представлены в этом университете. И до зеленой революции у них не было возможности прокормить все население, в частности рис и зерно.
And this was the revolution came in 1967 onwards, from 1967 to 71. So this was the first university of India who took part in this revolution, along with the Indian Agriculture Research Institute, Delhi, and another biggest university, that was the Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana. So they were the three universities basically who changed everything. And now today we are surplus in every aspect. We are feeding 1.4 billion people. And around, you see that this what we get 0.8 billion people we are feeding without any payment. So this is the miracle what we have done.
Мы еще были удивлены, что Индия
And also for us was curious and interesting information that you have the biggest population of cattle and buffalo.
Exactly. Not only in here, we are highest milk producer in the world.
Первый в мире.
So this is the country who is producing more than 230 million tons milk per year. It's a huge amount of milk. And the per capita availability of the milk to 1.4 billion people is 490 grams per day. So it means half a liter of milk is being provided by us to all the people here in India. And it is because of again the white revolution. White means milk. White revolution in milk. And because of this.
Это в молоке, а зеленая революция в общем во всем этом.
So this is the location, and I just now explained to you at the bottom. You can just see the semicircular shape, and we are bordering with Nepal. Okay, it is just around 40-50 kilometers only from this place. Another drive from here, that river runs.
So we are here almost on top here. You can see that. And just near to that is Delhi, or capital of India. So we are just near to the Himalaya. You can find that Himalaya, but taking care of whole country. So here we are sitting here, you are sitting here, but everybody must be watching you. Here, whole country. So because we have done it, this is some sort of octopus tentacles here.
Он говорит, типа это как центр такой Индии, что они обеспечивают всю Индию, и вся страна смотрит на них в части продовольствия.
Yeah, next. And the another beauty is this. You see that? This is the beauty of this university. The university is such a, like the people were so smart, so good people during that period in 1960, where we had around 16,000 acres of land, and they have done very remarkable job here. You can see that. This one is center place is there. This is what they have done it. Half of the way is the residential part, university campus and residential part, and other side of this is the field part. These are the experimental field. So the center place, this office is in center place. And just near to this office, because the library is very, very important. Everybody comes to library to read and to formulate the program. So library is here.
Вот, ну, вы видели, библиотека прямо перед ректоратом стоит, вниз это все экспериментальные поля, и все это было разработано и построено в 60-е, началось с 60 по 71 год, все продумано.
So then after this road, one is like that, our hall is there, our central hall, which is called Gandhi Hall. Wherever we want to have a major program or function, we come in that hall. So this has got a 1,000 capacity of sitting arrangement.
Там есть отдельное здание, помещение, где больше 1000 человек могут посадить, и обычно по всяким программам работаем, мы размещаемся там.
And the another beauty is that surrounded by all the colleges. All the 7 colleges are there. So it means that if you want to approach this office or library, for everybody it will take the same time. So no biasness. No biasness in terms of keeping the veterinary college aside or technology college aside. No bias. For everybody, the approachable time is same.
И по кругу расположены вот эти 7 колледжей, и они равно удалены от центральной части и от библиотеки. И если кто-то захочет литературой воспользоваться, то ветеринары не будут ущемлять другие колледжи, к примеру. У всех одинаковое расстояние, одинаковое время, одинаковые возможности.
And just behind this is a hostel. Hostel of each colleges. So it means that you can approach directly to your college, from college to the library or main office.
Поэтому так продумано, что в каждой вот этой дырке апельсиновой, получается, ты в общежитии в своем живешь, ты спускаешься ниже, вот твой колледж, в котором ты учишься, спускаешься ниже, все, ты попал в центральную часть администрации библиотеки.
Okay. So surrounding that you will find staff quarters,
Yeah, residential
faculty.
quarter. So this is a purely residential university. Nobody is allowed to come from outside to serve here. Number
Закрытая
one.
территория.
No students are allowed to come from outside. They have to stay here 24/7.
Сюда приезжают, должны здесь круглосуточно находиться, и посторонних сюда не пускают, все закрыто территория.
आगे तो आप उसमें कंटेंट में जाना हो.
Recently, the QS World Ranking, we were the first state agriculture universities. Like you visited Jabalpur, you visited PAU, or among all the universities, we are the first in QS rankings. That is latest one. And in the world,
QS ranking.
We also have different rankings of the university. Какой вот у нас был последний, мы подавали рейтинг?
Ну, российская.
Usually I use Russian rankings, but it's international.
Is it
Узкоспециализированная, должны в случае рассмотреть.
this is American ranking rather. We can say the international ranking.
Это международный американский рейтинг.
И они здесь сидят.
It's,
so in agriculture, we are the first.
в сельском хозяйстве первые, а в общем 209. In agricultural first and in all areas.
Actually, we are 209th place in agriculture field, in agriculture universities, in whole world.
Во всем мире.
This is yeah.
And various rankings we used to follow, like Russian ranking and other things, in our states, Indian,
Awards and
NIRF and other things. They are also.
Другие рейтинги.
And yeah, we have all these 8 colleges, starting from College of Agriculture is one of them, then College of Agri-Business Management, then College of Technology, all the engineering, civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics,
Да, это все внутри университета.
then College of Basic Sciences,
Это основные науки, ну, биохимия и так далее.
and we have a separate College of Fisheries. Fisheries is a separate college, and College of Veterinary and Animal Sciences is another college.
Ветеринарный колледж.
Фишерис.
Yeah.
Fisheries,
And,
рыбохозяйственный.
fisheries is separated here, not unlike in Russia. And we have College of Community Science, or Home Science we used to call it. Community Science, Dean is sitting here. Similarly, College of Postgraduate Studies. Means master degree, doctoral degree, that will be there in College
Отдельно
of.
аспирантура, магистратура отдельно есть. И вот колледж.
Yeah, these are the glimpses of.
Actually, the idea was why we kept these separate colleges. The idea was that in order to achieve excellence, so you have to focus your research and academics in a particular direction. Suppose we are mixing the College of Fisheries Science with the Animal Science, so sometimes it is like that we are not sure that which direction we have to move. Because we want to excel in every direction. We want to excel in fisheries, we want to excel in animal science and veterinary science. We want to excel in crop production science, agriculture science. We want to excel in engineering, agriculture engineering and general engineering. We want to excel in humanity or social sciences or mathematical sciences. So we kept all these separate courses. But at the same time, we have a cohesiveness, coordination with them. If you wish to have a course to be taken from the veterinary science, so agriculture science person can go to veterinary science to take those classes. Similarly, from animal science can go to fishery science to those classes. So this way this is, but at the same time your focus is different. So therefore, otherwise you cannot excel. If you are not keeping your focus, so then it will be just a, in order to get the vertical achievement future, to have an excellency in particular area. Say for example in our case, the cloning, animal cloning. So animal cloning cannot be mixed together. So you need to have somebody there in veterinary science who can excel in this direction. So this was the idea, therefore we kept the separate colleges. But at the same time, we have an integrity, we have the interaction to each other. in order to go further.
Он говорит, что в этом и идея разделения на такое количество колледжей, чтобы сосредоточиться на отдельном направлении и получить наилучшие результаты. Потому что нельзя сразу все кучу мешать, но с другой стороны не всегда есть возможность взаимодействия между двумя колледжами, например, аквакультура и ветеринария могут где-то скооперироваться, но все равно специализации остаются отдельными, выраженными на каждом своем направлении, чтобы сосредотачивались, получали максимальный результат.
Yeah, I was mentioning about our visits during September 16th, October 1st to your universities as well as others neighboring institutes. We had been to Institute of Genetics and Breeding in the city of Pushkin, St. Petersburg, and we signed an MOU also with one of the university, and rector is here. And we also visited Moscow State University of Veterinary and Biotechnology University in Moscow, and we had been to that veterinary as well as agriculture. Both the universities we visited at Moscow, and their rector and others we have see over there. And this is another university. That thing is our state. This is agriculture university. We had been to that fully sophisticated, automized agricultural fields, and the rector was staying in that campus. You can just see on the right side, rector of that again university. He has invited and he has offered us a fully vegetarian local food. Yeah, we enjoyed at that place.
So you see that the idea is visiting a place we love Russia.
Yeah.
And I love personally Putin. Very strong person. So Russia, so we thought that when we came to your place, we thought that let us have an interaction with other universities. And it was a great time we spent with them. And then it is like now everybody is willing to come to join with us.
Yeah, from St. Petersburg, your university.
Your university students, then they came here.
They came here, and including your entire batch. So we welcomed them with, and they visited Dairy, okay, and they visited some of the other places. You can just see they still have food in our guest houses, so, and they tried to eat Indian spicy food in our guest house. And we had been to some of the religious places, temple, and then this is Hindu temple, first one. Okay. And the other one is we visited some of the natural reservoir, is known as Nanakmata reservoir. That is, you can just see the temple on the left side. And we visited the College of Fisheries also in our campus, so one of the college. And we had been to Delhi. And some of the other places we visited. And this is a Gurudwara, Sikhs religious place. Sikhism is one of the right side. I can just see our Vice Chancellor has taken and these are our university center which we visited, and that is a DST Tech Center and our veterinary DST Tech Center, and you can just see all your students, postgraduate students, they were honored with that shawl. That is traditionally, it is a tradition of hilly area. That red thing. And choda, that name is choda they are calling. And some of our students, yeah, our Vice Chancellor has honored all of all the students when they visited over here, and all your students, including some of the PhD students. These were the students which they visited for 10 days over here. Some of the
Initially, we had just interaction with each other. They have visited the laboratory also, where they have interaction with the faculty members. They talk and discuss all the points related to the reproduction, related to the animal health, anatomy, or breeding programs, or genetics programs, food programs. And although he has not put those slides here, so maybe he must be keeping with him.
yeah.
But those are the
Dr. Anita, if she's our coordinator, I think she can say something about veterinaries.
Sir, they have performed some experiments also, like the pregnancy diagnosis, some tests for mastitis, and nerve blocks, etc. And so they have visited our LPM department, where they have seen our Panthaja's Pacific goat. They have done horse riding also, like this.
In the campus we have also.
Ректор говорит, что они только смотри, как же по профильным лабораториям, как это
And
входили.
sir, one more experiment, no? Yes, sir.
И в частности, ректор говорит, что вот они у нас вот приходили, делали, смотрели новые методы диагностики стильности, дали они сами делали фигуральные блокады, там еще какие-то эксперименты показывали, ну, то есть по разным кафедрам они везде были задействованы.
Sir, one more experiment, that is protrusion of third eyelid in dog. They have surgically.
Была операционная собака, и они тоже участвовали в операции на животных.
Also, we gathered some idea about the common breeds of poultry and goat and other animal resources that
Местные
are
породы
available
тоже
in the
смотрели генетические ресурсы.
And here is some of the news coverage in various local newspapers. And yeah, next. And not only that, we met our, I think I shown it to you at the bottom, our counselor also. And our Vice Chancellor, he himself has led us to Governor, and that Chancellor has interacted with all the students. You can just see the interaction which is going on over there. And yeah.
So it means that it is not only the university is going to have a collaboration with you.
Yeah.
It is a whole state, the final person is the governor of this state, who is the first person and interacting with these friends. So here what the message is that tomorrow we would like to have a more interaction with you. When the next delegation will come to our place, we will involve them directly on the level teaching to learn the technologies, to learn the protocol, to learn the techniques which is related to the research and development. But for instance, the idea is to have a more knowledge, more technical knowledge, technical of what we have developed and what you are developing and what you have developed. Say for example, one example we are focusing right now on the cloning. So definitely next time they will sit with us, they will be completely 24 into 7 working with the cloning aspects so that they will be perfected here and produce clone with lifetime.
Я сказал, что не только говорит, с нашим университетом у вас было взаимодействие, так как они к первому лицу сходили, то мы уже взаимодействуем со всем регионом, потому что он представляет собой регион. Но я что хочу сказать, что в следующую мобильность, когда вы приедете сюда, мы поменьше сделаем вот этих экскурсий, и 24/7 будете оттачивать технологию, в частности, например, клонирование, и приедете белого тигра клонировать.
मैं ना मैक्सिमम स्लाइड उनकी जब कि प्रोफेसर वीसी को दिखाया जाता था बच्चों का एक्सपेरिमेंट दिखाया जाता कि बच्चों की एक्टिविटी दिखाई जाती है इसके लिए थोड़ा खाना पीना दे रहे हो
Yeah, these are some just glimpses of our Russian visit. There are many more slides. Because of the shortage of time, we could not show all of them. We'll
एक चीज हम जरूर ध्यान रखें, मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ जो ओवरऑल मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है। जो भी कंट्री कम्युनिस्ट से गवर्न हुई है या जिन्होंने स्ट्रगल फेस किया है लड़ाई वार में, उन कंट्री दे मीन बिजनेस, दे डोंट मीन बाकी चीज़ें। उनको कोई टोपी उस जो है मोमेंटों से कोई मतलब नहीं होता, उनसे काम से होता है। अगर आपके पास चाइनीज़ आता है तो चाइनीज़ बोलता है कि मेरे को क्या सीखना है मुझे। हम हिंदुस्तानी इतने लकी है ना, सरकार को भी गाली देते हैं, काम भी नहीं करते, इंजॉय करके आ जाते हैं, उसके बाद कुछ नहीं करते। अगर मेरे को पुतिन जैसे बिठा देना यहाँ सबकी तैयारी, बिकॉज यू हैव टू डिलीवर समथिंग। जो विद्यार्थी आता है वो बोलता है तुमने क्या दिक्कत, तुम बताओ ये आउटकम क्या है, तुम 4 दिन वहाँ बोटी पेड़ के आए हो, किया क्या तुमने, बताओ मुझे। तो चाइना में इधर तो सिमल पेटर्न ये सब है, रशिया की चाइना भी इश्यूज में है कि आप आए हैं किया क्या, लेक देखना, घूमने के लिए जाना, कहीं पर फोटो खिंचाना, वो नहीं है तुम्हारा काम। यू आर नॉट सपोज टू डू दैट। तो ये थोड़ा सा फोकस है।
Yeah, our linkages with international activities is not new. We started this university. We have started with in association with Illinois State University of USA. I was telling this under land grant pattern. So our international linkages started from 1960 itself. It is not new. That's what I want to say. This university is, as Vice Chancellor said, started under land grant pattern. This is just our students visited.
ये इनको और चाहिए होगा, इतने का थोड़ा होता है, इतने बड़े आदमी का।
Next.
Он говорит, что по международной активности
Recently, our students visited France. That is just a small video of that one. Next. And these are some of the programs which we are running. Just I think today morning we met that professor from USA. He came from Washington State University. Like that, we also invite Russian professors to here, and that program also we can invite. Okay. This is just a glimpse of what we had it, and we invited from Malta, and then US, that other scheme known as Spark. Here also it's a 2 years research project. So our students and our faculty come to Russia, and from Russia also we are inviting over here. That is that scheme. We have some 3 projects. This is one of the recharge process of springs, water. It is water related, and we have an association with Australian universities. Western Sydney University, I was telling you, we have an MOU with them. We started collaborating with them, and one of our students, she is here. She will be living for 18 months of collaboration study in Australia. She has completed her coursework here, and remaining 18 months she will be in Sydney.
So the girl is there, she is our student, but she is having a dual degree program. One is from here, one is from Australia. So this is the one example in front of you, and she is taking care of all the research aspects there. And finally, she will come here and we submit our thesis here to get PhD degree. So she will have 2 PhD degree. One is from here, one is from Australia. Similarly, we are having a same type of program for product with you, so that we can have a same type of interaction.
Same thematic, different thematic.
I'm sorry?
Темы разные для одной темы?
When she will take a double diploma degree with Australia.
Because she has already completed the academic part here, and she has taken the problem or project problem in Australia, and she will complete that and come back to here, submit the result. It will take another 1 year.
Same project, different
Same,
project.
yes, same.
Same project.
She will
Project
get,
will be the same, half of here and half of yours. Say for example, suppose you want to develop the cloning in case of the tiger. So she will learn the cloning here and then she will take the tissue of your tiger there and she will do the cloning there. So it means that outcome is here also and there to whatever the tissue she will take, she will go for transfer in your respective place and the clone animal which whatever will be produced that will be yours. So this is some sort of the program with
Ну, то есть,
Скажи, это очень хорошая практика, скажи, это очень
it's
хорошая
very good
практика.
practice, yes.
Потому что в каждом университете есть своя научная школа.
Because each university have its own scientific school,
Да, она получила что-то у вас, а потом получает от другого профессора Австралии.
and she take the best from your university and best from
Yeah.
other
Right.
university
У нас
also.
также есть два аспиранта, которые защитились. Один в Хельсинки, в России, потом в Хельсинки.
He said that he has similar situation with his two PhD students. They take degree in Russia and then take PhD degree in Europe, Helsinki and Italy.
yeah, it can be done like this.
yeah.
No problem. There is open.
Главное, чтобы они замечательно лабораторию.
The main thing that she should go back after it.
Yeah, you see that ultimately technically because one student, if a student is going there, so other student also will have an intention of like the knowledge from her. And this way the knowledge disseminate from one place to another place.
Он говорит, ну еще очень хорошо, что она там получит эти знания в Америке, и здесь уже она их передаст другим всем, и это распространит здесь эту всю технологию.
And one of the other students, she's already there in Sydney.
Другая студентка уже в Сиднее.
She already completed almost 6 months. She completed. She's in agricultural background. She's in management. Management side she is doing. She will be leaving shortly. She's just waiting for visa and everything. And for that one, they are paying 35,000 Australian dollars for a stay and lodging, boarding, etc. per year.
Коллеги, $35,000 платят в год, чтобы стипендия.
She is working on some project and she
Надо,
will
скажем,
get that.
поделиться с научным руководителем.
So this is another, yeah, we are associated with University of Melbourne also. I think you people are aware. Next please. Next. This is another program which we are associated with Queensland, Australia, as well as US Wisconsin University.
Wisconsin,
Yeah.
Australia.
And this project is presently going on in College of Agriculture. That is remote automated insect pest monitoring. And here also Indian Institute of Science, ISC Bengaluru, okay, that we are associated, of course, with foreign institute is Western Sydney University. So that pest monitoring, particularly horticultural crops, that project is going on at the moment. And the two students, they had been to Australia for 2 months. Two girl students from PhD students. They went to short term for 2
Короткий
months.
курс на 2 месяца они в Австралии.
Of course, we are
Победители, я так понимаю.
associated with Australia and the Water Center. Some around 10 universities in Australia and 15 universities in India. We are in touch with, or we are collaborating with them. Next. This is another with Canada. You can just see that Canada's dean has come and he visited some of the crops. I think you visited probably crop center, right side bottom.
Yes, yes.
Crop research center, and we will be visiting that top one university center which you visited. That will be visiting shortly. And we are associated with France also. Next please. Next. This is France faculty and professors. They came to Pantanagar. Okay. Around 17 faculty. They were in.
17 человек из Франции.
They are all from different institutions of France. They came over here, and 20 students from our own university, they had been to
И 20
France
наших поехали во Францию.
for 4 weeks.
На 4 недели.
Next. Yeah, this is just an Next. This is another one. 19 students from France.
Еще
From France. They came to
19
Pantanagar.
приезжали.
And you can just see their, that is just in front of our. And recently, 17 faculty members, staff.
И 17 сотрудников.
For a week, October 6 to 11, they had been to France, different institutions. I think some of the faculties are also here. I think Professor Jaiswal, he had been to France, he is sitting here. And some of, even Dr. Bhaskar is here. Next, so next please. And we have an association with Slovenia also, in particularly, these are some of our nearby institutions like Nepal. Next please. And I was telling you 2 students had been to Australia, that newspaper cuttings, and 1 student, she is still there in France as a 8 months period.
И одна во Франции осталась на 8-месячном периоде большой.
And recently New Zealand delegation was also here. Next please. New Zealand and Australia universities were also here. Next please. Next please. Yeah, these are some of the universities which we are already almost in the final stage. Particularly Charleston, we have already signed an MOU. Shortly our 4 PhD students will be going over there. Okay, this is the latest one. And other things are in progress, some of the collaborations. So with this, I am once again thank you for all the support from our Honorable Rector for supporting us in all these activities. Next. I think, some of the recently they had been to France, that aspect of our, well known in France, that figures have been shown. Thank you for small, brief presentation, and we expect many more collaborations, activities particularly with you, because we have already signed an MOU with you. So it should be implemented in field. That's what I am just requesting you. Thank you.
This is actually the idea was that earlier everybody, not only we, you also working in locally within a country. So now things are changing. Now we are becoming global universities, and globally because if you want to really succeed in life, or if you want to get something in terms of achievements in life. So you have to have a conversation, interaction, MOU, and then exchange programs, knowledge exchange, everything you need to have that. So therefore now our university is looking forward to have more such collaboration. You saw the more collaboration, so that under the exchange program, whatever the science, research, technologies, or some of the practices, whatever we have developed, will subsequently exchange to you. And similarly in our case, and that way, so we will move forward. Because science doesn't have any limit. So if you want to really excel in different areas, so you need to sit together, collaborate each other, and get out best from that. So this is the idea. So therefore we came to your place. Now we are thankful to you for sparing the valuable time here, coming over here during this hot and harsh weather, but probably you will enjoy this weather because you won't find such a tough time there. So let us have enjoyment in both the way tough, and your is minus 40 degrees centigrade sometimes. We won't see minus 40, we hardly see minus 4 degrees centigrade. So this is also a very good opportunity for we all sit together, and whatever the visit you have here, we will try to show you what we are doing. At the same time, tomorrow we will be going for another institution, great institution, and there you will saw all the work, technical work is going on cloning aspects. You will find a lot of clone animals there. Lot of around 27 buffaloes will be there. The huge and big buffalo. A buffalo was producing more than 16 liters milk a day. You will find one buffalo is there. 16 liter milk a day, and that is also clone animals. So that way, it's like this is a very good exchange program. and when we were there, so your hospitality was great. We try to cope up with that, but let us have that because our food habit is little different. We prefer to have spicy food and different food. But Dr. Prasad will take care. His team is there, very dynamic team, and they will do all these things. But you are purely our guest. Anything which is required to you, so do not hesitate to tell us. And in the evening, Director Research is here. Is a very dynamic and young अभी लड़का ही है. तो ये लड़के को
Not younger than me.
and he is a boy, but he is taking care of all the research aspects. So he will have a more interaction with you also in research, and you will have a dinner because he is hosting dinner for all of us in the evening. So then that will be also the great time with you. Tomorrow you will be leaving from here to Karnal. Karnal people are willing to have you there. They are also very good host people. You will have a visit of the whole laboratory system, everything, and then also the exchange with the students. So, and your proposal, which is between the Karnal and you and us, is in progress. And hopefully within 3 months you will get outcome in terms of the funding. So that will be great. And thank you so much.
Translate a little bit. Он говорит, что изначально про эти стажировки, и мобильности и соглашения с другими университетами, что они сами уже пришли к выводу, что локально ничего не сделаешь, особенно в области биологии и технологии, что им нужно больше взаимодействия со всеми и распространять этот всемирный опыт, себя вбирать, практику и делиться друг с другом, так же как мы с вами, там, Австралия и так далее. Вот. И потом он сказал, что у нас программа здесь будет такая, что они в восторге были от нашей программы в Санкт-Петербурге, когда мы их встречали, поэтому они, вы гости, мы тут по максимуму сейчас вас встречаем, ничего не стесняйтесь, все вам покажем сегодня, здесь день, завтра поедем в институт, туда, где посмотрите клонированных животных, всю технологию клонирования, там стоит чуть больше 20 клонированных буффало, которые по 16 килограмм в сутки дуют молока. Вот, и все это, видите, расскажете вечером. Вот ужин будет, нас угощает. Это как раз по науке ответственный человек, очень динамичный. Вот, поэтому не стесняйтесь, вы тут гости, все, что нужно.
And now I request each deans and directors please introduce yourself and your area of specialization.
Namaskar. I am Dr. Deepa Vinay.
Deepa, you know?
2064 are male members, male student, and 2211 are female students.
Half and half.
Half and half.
Come she comes up.
Yeah. We are offering 4 degrees, UG, PG, PhD and diploma. So UG is of 8th semester, undergraduation is 8th semester, and the credit requirement is 160 to 175. And PG, post graduation, is of 4th semester, and the credit requirement is 75 to 80, varies. And PhD is of 6th semester, and the credit requirement is 101. And diploma is in the veterinary, and that is for 4 semester. Am I right, sir? 4 semester. 2 years diploma. So these 4 degrees we are providing in this campus. We are having 8 colleges, as said by sir, and all the students are residing in the campus.
Вот, но она просто сказала, какие у них есть направления подготовки, да, что undergraduate, postgraduate, PhD,
У меня вопрос двойных дипломов. Кто у них получает двойные дипломы?
Who in your team is working with double diplomas program?
Double diploma programs. Double diploma programs, the MOU signed between the Dean PGS if it is a postgraduate, then Dean PG and the respective university. And the credit requirements we chalked out, and we find out the modalities, how the credit will be divided between the 2 universities.
Согласовывают зачетные единицы и просто
подписывают соглашение.
И все.
А студент может учиться в Австралии, а потом получить их диплом тоже?
Да.
Да? Через Россию.
And the student can, as you say, to take course in Australia, and then he will take diploma from Australia and from India also.
Students,
Yes.
students are doing coursework here in this university, and for project or research work,
Practice work.
Yeah.
they are going there.
Ну, теорию здесь, практику там, и там диплом.
И наоборот, и австралийцы
Да.
также.
You see that similarly you can also do it. Suppose you want to have an experiment here, so your student will do the coursework there. You will come here, spend time, experiment here, then go back, submit the thesis. Because animal system is same. Whether it is buffalo or whether it is cattle or whether it is your horse, it's more or less same.
Actually, it depends upon the modalities what we are
Yeah.
finalizing. Depends. But the credit requirement should be as per the guidelines which are there.
Ну, главное, чтобы согласованы были часы, за счет единиц, если все совпадает, то все проблемы.
Интересно. Интересно.
Thank you.
Namaskar, Alka Garu, Dean Community Science. We are also running undergraduation, post-graduation as well as PhD programs in our college. And we are having 5 departments working in different fields like food and nutrition, clothing and textiles, resource management, extension education and child development. And we are focusing especially on skill development courses, hands-on training courses, and as per new education policy. So we also provide a certificate and this diploma to our students. Thank you.
Тоже коротком курсе проводят, выдают дипломы, разные направления есть основные. Отличаются они от этих колледжей более специфические, перечислились.
Наши
курсы по
Наши тематики, да. Депо.
Yeah, working on textiles, home science and food processing.
Yes.
Food.
Food and
nutrition.
Food and nutrition.
Управление.
Yeah.
Namaskar. I'm Lokesh Varshne, Dean PGS. In the university, we, as already told, there are 8 colleges. We are running 64 PG programs, master's program, and 53 PhD programs in the university, in all the colleges. So PG colleges managing PG programs and PhD programs.
Okay. Good morning. Myself, Dr. Gohataj, Professor Molecular Biology and Biotechnology.
Myself, Dr. H. Ahmed. I am Dean College of Veterinary and Animal Science, and we will be having a detailed discussion just after this session.
So you will be the main
Veterinary.
So you the dean of the veterinary. Professor Ahmed.
Он с нами еще будет пообщаться.
S.C. Tripathi, Professor Veterinary Science. We and Dr. Ahmed met in the morning hours in the guest house. Why
He
was
was
a
the-
vice
he
chancellor?
was the-
I am Dr. Jiten Patra. Presently, I am working as a Director Extension Education in this university. Basically, our role is to disseminate the technologies developed by the university or other institute to the farming community.
Как называется у них направление обучения, чтобы они экстраполировали свои знания и умения для фермеров? У них там есть отдельная школа фермеров.
Школа фермеров.
Да, школа фермеров.
Good morning. I am Ashish, representing the College of Agribusiness Management. We are catering to the manpower requirement of input industry in particular. Say for vet pharmaceutical industry is there, fertilizer industry is there, seed industry is there. And we are running our flagship program as MBA Agribusiness Program and PhD in Management. Thank you.
BA Agri Business Management.
Good morning, sir. I am Dr. R.K. Sharma, Professor and Head, Department of Livestock Production and Management. And we are working in the area of designing different housing systems for different categories of animals, livestock and poultry.
So you will be also very important.
Management and counseling.
catering to the needs of the students for getting their jobs in right company, in a good company, and we are catering to all university students. And recently around 250 university companies have visited this place for regarding jobs.
Отдел трудоустройства будет 250%.
You see that whatever, like we have a BSc degree program, graduate degree program. So some of the students after graduation, they want to leave and go for the job. Because their limitation is that to get the job immediately. And it is almost 50%. They leave this and go for the job, any government job, any private job and go job. Rest of the 50, they approach for the master degree program. So then after 50, then for 50 again, after completing the master degree, they also look forward for to have a job. So it means another 25% also leave after master degree program. And then rest of the 25% they go for the PhD degree program. So then PhD degree program, again after PhD, some of them is to go for this, again some administrative examinations and competitive examinations. So only 10% left behind and they ultimately join either professor or scientific. So this way the structure is there. This university has 100% placement in this. Like 50% is already a job, plus 50% is doing master degree, then there's 25% PhD degree, and then finally the 10% is so this way.
100%.
А как они узнают, хорошо, а как они узнают, что они попали именно в агрессию?
Сейчас здесь я приведу. Он говорит, 50%, потому что другие 50% они идут в магистратуру. А они закончили магистратуру, из них половина пошли работать, половина пошли в аспирантуру. И в итоге все идут в сельскохозяйственный сектор.
Не может запустить.
Вот.
Кто-то должен забеременеть, остаться детей.
Ну, там что-то он про 10% говорил, что how did you check where your student from the past is working now?
We get the feedback. We have an alumni system here. So alumni means all the students are after back registered with us. So wherever they go, their addresses are with us. So they are in touch with us. So we organize sometimes every year organize like this the alumni meet. So they come here and they say, okay, I am now having this company or this job or this type of business or my own business or something like that.
Он говорит, у них есть специальная система работы с выпускниками, они постоянно дают обратную связь, и на встрече с выпускниками тоже это выясняют.
У нас, скажи, есть проблема, что сельхозпроизводители говорят, что им не хватает выпускников. А мы говорим, что у нас едут тоже сельское хозяйство. И наше министерство сделало по-другому. Оно начало контролировать, как наши выпускники устраиваются в сельхозпроизводителя, путем контроля через ИНН, ID номер, где он получает зарплату спустя после окончания.
And we have a problem in Russia in agricultural area. Factories said that we have not enough specialists, give us more. But Ministry of Agriculture says that not every student from you probably go to agriculture, maybe a private business and so on. That they now trying to check each one by the ID of the all these students, and they checking everyone, check where he is working, where he gets salary from which organization and so on.
So we have a different, because you see that there is a little difference between you and us. We have a sufficient intellectual young manpower. Today, if we say that our age, the age is around 29 years. We are so young people. And in our case, we don't have a limitation on manpower. If you have a good people here, I can send you many people to your place. But you see that, therefore, our students themselves registered back here. And they always interact with us that where we are placing, what we are doing and that way. But we don't have such a like the You have to register yourself immediately and tell that where we are going, what type of salary you are taking, whether the government salary or private or any entrepreneurship or any startup program or something like that. We don't have that.
Он говорит, у нас разные системы, у нас большой людской ресурс, очень большой, потому что у нас средний возраст 29 лет, сейчас в стране очень много молодых, и если задача найти хороших специалистов, то их все равно очень много будет, потому что людей очень много. Вот. Но, говорит, система отличается, нас не заставляют выяснять, где каждый получает зарплату, в какой организации. Говорит, у нас так, обратную связь получаем, достаточно, никто из подпалки не делает.
डॉक्टर साहब फटाफट फिर उसके बाद में इनसे सुनेंगे इसके बाद बाय बाय
Dr. A.S. Jina, Dean Student Welfare here, and catering the need of our students to stay in this campus and well-being with the 24 hostels and sports facilities and fellowship programs.
Namaskar. I'm Anil Kumar Gaur, Dean College of Basic Sciences and Humanities and Professor Molecular Biology and Biotechnology.
Namaskar. Good morning. Myself, Dr. R.P.S. Kumar, Director of Self-Finance Courses. Our university is running the self-finance programs like food technology, biotechnology, and MC. We are planning to start more self-finance very soon.
700 programs?
Yes.
700.
Self-finance.
Until now, ours is a government of Uttarakhand university. We used to get from government. Now we want to start self-financing course. Student has to pay from their tuition fee. We are running the course from own, from own resources.
The course is different.
And these courses, particularly in the latest areas like artificial intelligence, or maybe biotechnology, or maybe machine language applications in agriculture, or maybe veterinary, or robotics, because I think animals and other things, robotics can be applied.
Это тоже про ДПО, что 700 программ ДПО все платные. Okay.
So these are all self-financed latest technology courses, and these are our
Namaste, Mr. J.P. Jaiswal. I am Director of Communication, looking after print and media. Our news is going via YouTube. Videos are uploaded on YouTube. We are also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We have community review for the benefit of farmers in a 20-kilometer radius.
Это начальник медиацентра. YouTube, все мессенджеры. Вот, и популяризация здесь для фермеров.
Я уже уволил, скажу, там кто прислал мою фотографию.
All this news and other things coverage, this videography, these are all.
Good morning, Ajit Singh. I'm Director Research here, and we do have 19 specialized research centers. They are distributed across the state of Uttarakhand. And currently we are running more than 400 research projects into the university, and these are coming from the faculty members. Those are located in different colleges.
Директор науки, вот 19 научных центров и 400 разных научных проектов, которые они реализуют и внедряют.
Professor Prasad looking after the all international activities with various countries throughout the world, and we did more than 12 MOUs with the different countries in the last 1 year or so, including your St. Petersburg State University, and we want to expand the activities in a huge way, like bilateral degree programs, like dual degree, or maybe organizing some conferences, workshop jointly, okay, and student exchange and faculty exchange also, so that we can learn both the ways. Yes, your faculty can come over here, or our students and faculty can move to your places, so that there will be an international exchanges, okay, as per the. So this is what our Vice Chancellor has assigned the duties, that type of.
You see that 2 years before we had, I think, one MOU with France.
Yes.
And today we have a 9 MOU. So within 2 years, he has done remarkable job, very good achievement, and because of his age and his team efforts, now we have a 9 MOUs. And 3 or 4 MOUs are like the initiative, like one is with Sydney Western University, with the Petersburg now, then again the French people are coming here, then Slovenia and those people. So they are now visiting program is taking place. So this is the outcome on the ground. It's not that we are talking that okay, MOU has been done or things are now fine. It's not that. So we were earlier locally and now we become a globally. And in future, I tell you, in another 10 years, you will have a 50% of the world-class university MOU with us. So this is the one of the best institutions in India as far as agricultural science is concerned. So everybody look forward to have a MOU with us. Exchange of knowledge, transfer of technologies, or transfer of research and innovative ideas, all these things are. So we are progressing well in this direction.
Он говорит, что мы от локального пришли в глобальное, и теперь все хотят с нами подписать соглашение о сотрудничестве, потому что мы один из ведущих университетов вообще в Индии, и что вот раньше было только одно соглашение, сейчас уже 9, и по всем направлениям. И самое главное, чтобы соглашение на бумаге не осталось, а действительно начали все это реализовывать. И в будущем он сказал, что половина ваших всех активностей будет, скорее всего, связана с нашим университетом, международных вот этих всех мастер-классов, обменов.
और अभी हमने 2 प्रोग्राम, एक डॉक्टर साहब को और एक डॉक्टर साहब डॉक्टर गंगवार को लेकर, और दोनों देखना है अगले 2 साल में कहाँ दौड़ाएंगे यूनिवर्सिटी को, आप देखते रहना। मैं तो रहूँगा नहीं, पर यूनिवर्सिटी जरूर दौड़ती नजर आएगी मेरे को। Very good. Okay, so now if you बोलना है?
Now I think I request our guests to respond to our interaction.
So if you wish to say something,
please.
Да, мы хотим сказать, поблагодарить ректора за его визит, за то, что он нашел время посетить Санкт-Петербург.
We want to say a lot of things to your team and to Vice Chancellor that he find some time to visit St. Petersburg also.
Потому что, как мы уже сказали, что взаимные коммуникации между странами это не только знания, навыки и опыт научный, это еще обмен историей, обмен традициями и культурой.
As you say, previous the exchange programs and collaboration between different countries, it's not only a share of skills and knowledge, but it's also a share of our cultures.
Это толерантность во всем мире, как бы, и взаимное уважение двух стран.
It's respect to each other and tolerance between our countries and our organizations.
Пока мы ехали от нашего кампуса сюда, мы уже видим, насколько у вас здесь все красиво организовано.
While we drive shortly from the hostel to this building, we already saw a lot of and your university is wow. Thank you very much.
Конечно же, мне кажется, нужно идти не за большим количеством обмена студентов или аспирантов, нужно идти за точным, найти из каждого какого-то там 3-4 профессоров, найти тематики уникальные, и вот эти 3-4 тематики делать сегодня 2-3 аспиранта, на следующий год будет 4.
I think the main point of our collaboration, not quantity of students, but maybe unique areas, unique people, one student, 2, 3, 4, that understand his way and interested in this area.
Также с удовольствием примем ваши профессоров России.
And also you're welcome your professors, your students to Russia to make exchange next time in Russia. We are ready.
Спасибо.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I request our Vice Chancellor to hand over this coffee table book, which is recently has been published.
Okay, so this is the book about this general presentation,
including that.
Russia is very old friend. Since the independence of the India was the very close friend to Russia, and whatever the technologies during that period we could have here is because of the Russian help to the India or to the newly independent country in 1947. So we have basically our gene and the DNA is more or less same, because we were the people who were looking forward to have all these social, like the setup was more or less same. We want to go further with the social structure was poor here, but however in case of your Russia it was very strong. So because of your support and exchange to Government of India, so we now are progressing well, and we are in a situation now we can help you back in terms of the production of the crop, help you back in terms of production of wheat, because wheat is very, very important, and wheat and rice. So this is the initiations with the today we just moving forward to have a same legacy with us. And with this legacy we have today the very eminent the Vice Chancellor and Rector from the St. Petersburg State University, Professor Fleversov Krill, a very, very dynamic and very nice person. When I was there, so he was so so humble, so nice and so cooperative, and you spent whole time with us during that period. Generally, the professor and Vice Chancellor or Rector is always busy person. Although you were busy, but even then you could find time and you spend your valuable time with us. Similarly, we have a very nice and very dynamic also the Professor Nitkin Gill. So Nitkin is a very, Nikitin is a very common word. Like sometimes I was thinking that you want to be the female. Nikitin. And also the son of the Professor Krill. So we, from our bottom of our heart, we welcome you here in this great university institutions, G.V. Pant University of Agriculture and Technology. You see that this university is a great in the sense that he has delivered the things in all aspects, in academic aspects, in research and development aspects, and in finally delivering to the stakeholders, farmers, industries, and all whosoever is willing to have a help from us to not only, and we are not served here in India, we serve whole, wherever you go, abroad also in US, you will find the top class person whosoever is sitting in agriculture research institutions must be from here. So it means that we have developed human resources, quality human resources. If you interact with our students here right now, I am sure that you will appreciate him that how much knowledge he or she got. And because of the potential faculty members we have, very great people we have here. All are very nice people, very dedicated, very professional type of people, and they really serving this university. And you will have a similar opportunity to learn from them. Not only you, your students, your whosoever comes here, so we will have a more like this type of the opportunity. Definitely you are also great. I saw your laboratory, I saw your the anatomy department is so great, you cannot find such department. Every model and sample and all the neurons and because generally we do not address much on the neuron biology in case of mammals or in case of animals. But we saw that your place is very good system, very cooperative, very nice people, very docile people. Although you are aggressive people in war, but you are nice at the same time with the people like us. So we will definitely, this is the just initiation, and we look forward to have more such a initiation conversations. Our team will be joining here to your place around. I will try to send at least 10 faculty members or students from here to your place during the September, and as the MOU says, and I'm sure that we will have that opportunity. They are also your students. Next time they will learn all the protocols, all the system, all the academics, research and development which is being carried out of our place will be subsequently delivered to you. So we will not leave any stone unturned to have more some sort of collaborations or more knowledge, because ultimately idea is the science must grow, and without science you cannot develop your nation. And this is there because tomorrow and future is technology oriented future, and technology is also going to be limited now. So it means that more innovative ideas need to be addressed further in order to have more technologies. Artificial insemination, artificial intelligence is there, machine learning, and so many things are there now. These engineers are doing so great things that things will be changing in future. So we have to cope up with all these things, and definitely we have set together. It was a nice exchange program, and definitely the veterinary science is a great science here. So you will have more interaction with them, and at the same time the NDRI Canal, National Dairy Research Institute Canal, is a very good infrastructure. They have a lab facilities. So we all three will work together to develop science further, and particularly the area where we are addressing or looking forward to have a more work, that is on cloning. So definitely we all will be benefited, and I tell you that you will be more benefited than us in terms of the production. So thank you so much for the coming here, and thank you to all of you for sparing your valuable time having the interaction, and we will be meeting again and again. Thank you so much.
My privilege, National Affairs. Myself, Dr. Aman Kambut, I'm coordinator of West delegation at the GD University. A big thanks to leader of our family, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.S. Chauhan sir. It is his vision that we could have such great collaboration with your university, that is St. Petersburg State University of Veterinary Medicine, and definitely it's a one conviction that this collaboration will bring some fruitful outcomes to both the universities. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks are due for both Professor Krill, Rector, and Professor Nikitin, Pro-Rector from St. Petersburg, for having great time at Pantnagar. Although we reached at 2 o'clock, I don't know whether to say it night or early morning, but it was a long journey due to weekend, sir. Uttarakhand is a prime tourist destination for the country, so during weekend the road usually there is rush on road, and we really appreciate your punctuality that you slept at 2 o'clock and early morning at 9 o'clock you were ready at your guest house. Thank you so much, sir. I am thankful to the young kid Ivan also. He is in 7th standard, although I really appreciate his understanding of science. He is currently studying the courses of geometry, algebra, history, biology, chemistry, and physics. He will study next year. But still his quest of excellence or his habit of putting question. It touched me a lot. Sir was also very enthusiastic in putting questions. He was asking, what's your cattle population? I told it is around 200 million. And he told it is more than the people who lived in Russia, more than their population. What you will do out of this genetic resources? So somehow I told him how we are managing all the animal genetic resources. Thank you so much, sir, for this experience. I am thankful to the faculty and deans, directors of the Madam Registrar is with us, Dr. Deepa Vinay. I am thankful for her also, and all the deans and directors of different faculties and different departments. I am thankful to my colleague from International Affairs, Director Sir, Madam Sneha Dore, Madam Anita ma'am. I am also thankful to my students, because they are running day and night for making your stay comfortable, sir. When your students came, then also they helped a lot. It's important to mention their names also. Dr. Yogesh, Dr. Rahul, Dr. Yajash, Dr. Shivesh, Hemant and Madam Vidyavati. Thanks is due for the Director of Communication for his efficient team who is covering whole the event nicely and all the events of universities and putting them on the larger canvas of university. Thank you. Thanks a lot.